morning, everybody. It's your boy D Mac, man. Um, everybody's probably just waking up, getting that crust out they eye right now, and I hope you tune in and just check out my little spiel for this morning. It's not nothing major. It's just a reminder of something because I spoke on this before, but I just wanted to reiterate it a little bit. Um, because I constantly am in conversation with different people all the time. I love to engage into conversations and debates, if you would like to use that word. And a lot of times, something that will come up to me will be, the suffering that people are going through, and why do people have to go through such heinous stuff, and why are there such evil people in the world. And there's a lot of people who are scared right now. They are stricken by fear, and that fear is causing them to do a lot of irrational things because they have no understanding of what we're going through right now. That being the pandemic, that being social disorder, that being political tyranny, and things of this nature. All of these things breeding fear in people in our country because they have no understanding of why all of this calamity is taking place. And so I often have to remind people that this has been spoken of. This was told a long time ago that we were going to be at this place in this juncture of time that we're existing right now. And that word came from the Bible, which is, even if you're not a believer of the Bible, if you look at the progression of the world from the history standpoint, just from the secular history or academic history standpoint, you can see that the patterns that we were going in would lead us ultimately to where we are right now, as far as our behavior and things of that nature. And so people don't understand that this was spoken of, this was prophesied, and this was called out by the historians, that if we kept on the path that we were going, then this is where we end up. That's why it's so easy for Alexa and Siri to pretty much do what we call predicting the future. It's just a pattern of, based on all of the information that they collect of our human behavior, based on the progression that we're going and the speed that they tally up, they can pretty much determine where we'll be if we continue with the behavior and the stuff that we're doing. So it's a pretty easy summary to come up with. And so people must understand that we're progressively getting worse as far as our morals and value standing. And so what is that going to produce? That's going to produce more evil acts. That's going to produce more people who don't have the ability to say no. That's going to produce people with less compassion. That's going to produce people with no patience. All of these, it's the writing is on the wall. So I don't understand. Well, I do understand why people are so afraid and angry and mixed up. But what they have to understand is that suffering is a part of this life that we live. You're not going to be able to save everybody from the suffering that they're going to go through. You can't even save yourself from the suffering that you'll go through. But yet we will spend a lot of time and a lot of our energy and effort towards trying to save people from their suffering when it's done in vain. And so we just have to sometimes be at peace with the consequences that some people are going to have to bear because of the decisions that they've made in their lives. And oftentimes we'll try to save people from the consequences of their actions, and we're not doing them any favors by doing that. Now, am I saying not be there for a person and not be a shoulder for them to lean on and cry on when they go through it? Absolutely not. Be all of that and then some. But don't take on their burden, and don't give them that out that they're looking for. Don't try to justify their mess, and let them accept the full consequences of their actions. Just be there to help them through it. But somewhere along the lines, got it in our minds that we're supposed to save people from their consequences, and we see the after effects of that. Now we're seeing a generation of people who don't want consequences, and they'll do anything other than accept responsibility and for their actions. So we got to get past this, man. We have to be at peace at the fact that people are going to suffer, bad things are going to happen, bad things are going to happen to good people, and good things are going to happen to bad people. We have to accept that. This is a part of life. And once you're able to accept these hard truths, then you're not going to be in such a panic. You're not going to be as jittery, and you're not going to be as unstable and uncertain as to where this world is going. We know exactly where it's going. But all we can do is prepare ourselves to be able to move through this world as it goes to where it's headed. That's it, man. Yeah, that's all I really had this morning. We can chew on that little morsel right there for a second. And y'all have a blessed weekend, man. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and most importantly, enjoy life. This is your boy D Mac, man. Y'all know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.